Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Lucky Line number 16627. This is a jar of assorted color large key identifiers. And we'll go over how this part number all comes to be and what the part number means in terms of what you're getting. But the short version is it's a medium jar. It's got this peel off lid, and I'm going to actually remove it from the shrink wrap packaging here. We're going to take a closer look at it. Actually, I only peel it off so far so we don't have to destroy the packaging completely. A medium jar full of 500 large assorted color key blank identifiers. Okay. The assorted color mix is going to be according to the manufacturer: blue, green, black, dark purple, magenta, red, and yellow. And a jar like this is very convenient when you have the need to be able to quickly pull some out, distribute some key tags. This is going to a university. Looks like a regional type university. So what are they using these for? Hard to say. Obviously key management of some sort. They might have an office with hundreds of locks, and they simply need to be able to color code, where certain keys go. And key identification with colors is nice because you can identify them at a distance. If you know the color, you're in good shape. Or by feel, if it's dark, I have a key identifier on one key versus the next, because if both are the same key in terms of their bow shape, this will be for the business. The one without the key identifier is for the house. So you can do it by touch as well. Now, these are large key identifiers, and I would caution that you be sure that this is the right one. I find the medium key identifier to be more typical for applications. I think you can fit the medium and the large. I know that you can fit the medium and the large onto the same sort of head key, that average house key size, your quicksets, your Schlags. But the medium will fit on there as well. The difference is going to be how tightly contoured it is around the bow of the head. And a large is probably going to be the better option, but it will not be so tightly contoured around the head. Loading it is obviously just taking the blade of the key and inserting it down and through that hole, and then sliding the rest of it over the bow of the key. The bow rhymes with toe. not being silly, that's how locksmiths remember how to call it: bow or bow. Bow of the key. No, it's the bow because it rhymes with toe. Overall diameter, outside diameter, 1.165. 1.165. It's going to have an inside diameter, reasonably speaking, 0.765. 0.765 on the inside, and you can tell that you're going to turn that out and around and over everything. Thickness, just because we have the caliper in our hand, 0.172. 0.172. Okay. Now, a medium jar in assorted colors may not be what you want. Let's talk about that. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page within the website where you can review not only all of the Lucky Line products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog, and in this case, prior catalogs as well. I like to be able to hold on to the old catalogs because I absolutely find that things change. I like to be able to go back and say, hey, it was offered in 2012, no longer offered in 2018 or whatever. If you were to pull up the most current version of the Lucky Line catalog, you'll be able to search for the root of the part number. Like if you typed in 16627, you will find the page where it's on. You could also type in 1662 and you'll find the table that it's located on. The purpose of doing so is when you pull that document up, you will get to the page of the key identifiers. You can find where your part number is in the table. And you'll notice that that part number, when you change the part number, you will change not only the quantity, but the packaging types and the color possibilities. So, you've got retail pack tables up above, industrial pack down below. Industrial pack is where you don't need a jar, you don't need to fold together sort of impulse aisle packaging. You just need them tossed in a bag is what you need. And then in that case, you would go for the industrial pack. But looking at just the retail pack, if you were to look at your 16627, let's say that you wanted some sort of, you wanted the smaller version of that. Well, you'll find the 16625. I don't need 500. 150 is plenty. So there's your 16625. And as you look at the rest of the page and the part numbers, you'll see how the packaging options, quantity, and colors change as well. There's a little legend down below in the lower left-hand corner of the catalog I'm looking at that will give a reference as to what those packaging types look like. Looks like they're all in the retail package going to be assorted, where they don't really allow you to define the color. So what you'll end up doing is go down to the industrial pack, and you're going to say, okay, I'm dealing with a large. I'm dealing with a large key identifier, so that's a 166. Okay. If you add the color number after that, you're going to get a package of 50 of that color. So a 16620, as you can see, is black, 30 is blue, 40 is green, 65 is purple, 68 is magenta, red is 70, and yellow is 80. Then you've got neon colors there as well, so be mindful of that. You can really tailor it. Blue and magenta, I think, this one. Green, black. Obviously, I'm going to think that there's a relatively equal distribution of quantities inside there. I can't imagine they would do it any other way. But the point is that you can find options on this material based on how you construct the part number. Medium, again, in my experience, is more common than the large. But if you have a large bow key, you'll certainly want to be in the large area. Now, the rest of that catalog is super handy because it will allow you to review all things key management hardware from Lucky Line. And their name is, in fact, completely synonymous with key management hardware, period. Whether it be key identifiers like this, or key tags made of paper, plastic, aluminum, or brass. They can do their proprietary line of nylon-coated stainless steel key rings that can be twisted together, and they will stay quite confidently closed until you contort them and then unlock them, or you can take those and crimp them for permanent closure. They do spring wrist key tags. They do lanyards. They do custom printing on a lot of their products as well, and can customize much of what they do. So again, when it comes to key management hardware, other people make key tags and the whatnots, but no one that I'm aware of makes more products from one manufacturer than Lucky Line. If you have any questions on the Lucky Line 16627 jar of 500 assorted large key identifiers or any other Lucky Line product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.